I am Daksha. Today, very excited to meet one of the founder for the label Dress and Dazzle. Her name is Sabina Vashisht. She is the founder for the label where elegance meet rich heritage. And the motto for this particular brand is dress with dazzle in every attire which a customer carries with them. The brand is into majorly rich heritage culture, bringing lot of regions all over pan India like Gujarat, Rajasthan, a lot of Surat work. The work which is depicted is Guji work, Bandhani work from Rajasthan, and of course, what other works we'll come to know from the designer herself. Bringing on board the famous Sabina Vashisht on the platform, let's bring her together. Thank you. Welcome, Sabina. We are very, very excited to know about the journey of your launching a label in this fashion industry. The viewers are curious to understand your fashion journey and, of course, how you are making a style statement in the competitive of this era where every second, every minute, a fashion designer is getting birth. So, just start on. I wanted to start with the significance of the label and the name. What dress and dazzle signifies?
Okay, hi Daksha. Thank you so much for having me here. So, Dress and Dazzle was created with the vision to bring all the different weaves and textiles and fabrics of different states all across the nation and bringing them together in a very modern yet traditional way. So, this passion for creativity started way back when I was a young girl, and I used to be really fascinated with different textiles and fabrics and the different silhouettes, and I would keep experimenting and wanting to design for my friends and family.
Sabina, as I know you now, and it's been almost around 2 months of span where we are interacting. So, from Mumbai to Delhi journey, and Delhi to Mumbai back again, and then Mumbai to Delhi again. So, I'm
Yes.
sure the brand is moving from one city to another region, and completely north and south region, completely different regions. So, what is the USP forte which you actually identify in terms of region? Because what I see, it's a mixed heritage of different cultures. So, what is a responsive of in terms of clientele if of a south region and a north region?
So to answer your question, Daksha, the response I got in the north region, that is Delhi and all over the north, or the south and the west zones, has really been fabulous, and it has been very motivating
Hmm.
because in a way we are creating a fusion of different states wherein we are inculcating the techniques from Gujarat, Rajasthan, and the weaving of Banaras,
Yes.
and providing a very different kind of look to our
Hmm.
audiences.
So, Sabina, I'm sure every day starts with a new challenge. And in the line where we have so many seasons, specifically the festivity which is turning around the end of the quarter, which is October, November, December, OND. So, what exactly collection you're focusing on for the clientels?
So definitely, as our brand spells dress and dazzle, so I really want our clients and our customers and our women to really dazzle in our attires and our dresses.
Yeah.
So keeping behind that theme, we are coming out with a bridal line, which is
Wow.
which is more like a amalgamation of different cultures. So if it is something like what I am wearing, it is a pure Khaddi Georgette, but
Wow.
then there is a Raidana, which is from Rajasthan. The
Hmm.
Khaddi, the fabric is from Banaras, and then there is Kundan work from Rajasthan.
So, Sabina, basically, as you mentioned, that in one product, you are mixing different cultures from Gujarat, Rajasthan, Banaras. So, specifically, the forte for you in every product, you are delivering it to mixed culture in one original product. How do you vary this?
So, as I mentioned earlier,
Hmm.
also there are certain products where we are trying to do a fusion.
Hmm.
So, in terms of this particular sari, if I'm wearing this is a pure Khaddi Georgette, which wherein the weave is from Banaras,
Yeah,
and then it is sent to Gujarat for the Raidana, the little tie and dye technique, which
right.
is incorporated in this, and then the beautiful Kundan work is done in Rajasthan.
Yeah.
So, this is a heavy attire fit for a bridal showcase.
So the customers are very excited to know the price range, because I'm sure the niche segment which we are catering for, the designer segment, falls from starting range from 5,000 up to any expectation from the clientele. So is there any affordable pricing also which you have segmented, and on customization a different variants for the prices?
Okay, so if we are looking at customization and products which are, hand woven, or there
Hmm.
is handwork, or there are different techniques used in the
Right.
processing,
Hmm.
so that is definitely going up to around 40 to 45,000 and
Yeah.
maybe a little more. But
Yeah.
yes, definitely, to keep it affordable and bring it down to the regular people, we have started our price range from 5,000 onwards.
Yes, yes. So, since the time of our communication, I also noticed one forte in your brand, apart from the affordable pricing and the culture, bringing various region culture into one textile heritage, which is of great value, because a lot of people are actually wanted to wear it, but the sourcing is not correct. So, what are the efforts and what are the struggles you're facing while sourcing it? Because I'm sure a lot of expenditures are involved in that. So, how do you balance creativity plus financial burdens plus struggles plus deliverance?
Okay, that's quite a few questions that I need to answer here. But
Right.
starting with the first one,
Yeah.
I think the creativity is, I think, supermost in my mind,
Hmm.
and I definitely do want to bring it down to a level where it is affordable in
Hmm.
a lesser price range also.
Yeah.
And for that, sourcing is definitely important, because we have our weavers in different regions of India,
Yeah.
and we do make it a point to travel and to source and get the work done from our artisans to bring them across to all kinds of customers.
Yes. So digitally, the brand was launched in 2022, of course, in Mumbai, and then now we are sitting in NCR region, where you are covering lots of North region through exhibitions and other collaboration out multi-designer stores. So
Right.
now, when we are bringing you on board, where we are about to cover 28 countries for global also, plus launching you currently on Amazon.in for the designer boutique segment. So, what is the vision from your end, and how did you like the overall experience?
So the vision, first I'll talk about my experience with you guys. I think that has been really very smooth sailing and a lot of support and motivation from your end. And if we talk about my aspirations, I think my vision is to see Dress and Dazzle go global, and
Yes.
definitely digitally also to grow.
So the motto, of course, is what I can experience, and I'm getting a feeling of like, if I buy Dress and Dazzle, the motto line or something which I will symbolize would be dress in a dazzle and be a shiner everywhere. Am I right?
Yes, thank you so much. You've given us a very nice tagline. So we are definitely going to use that.
So, Sabina, today we are concluding this session, and it was a lovely conversation having you here on board. There are few things as an experience which I wanted to know, that which is the proudest moment since the time you have launched Dress and Dazzle, specifically in the clientele of Pan India region, and I'm not covering any foreign clients currently.
Okay, so there have been many moments where my garments or my saris have been widely appreciated, and I've really felt proud if people have worn and they've come back to us telling us about the lovely compliments they've received, and in turn complimenting us for the unique look that we have curated and created for them. But I think recently I would like to talk about a friend of mine, very close friend, and she wanted us to do a very
Yes.
different look for her son's wedding, and
Hmm.
she had that confidence, and we did design a beautiful petni with a
Mhm.
Banarsi touch for
Wow.
the wedding of her son.
Right,
Yeah,
right. I'm looking forward towards the glimpses of that, which of course you're going to post on the page,
definitely.
Dress and Dazzle Instagram page, which definitely viewers would be seeing and approaching you. We are available at dressanddazzle.in. We are also available on social media like Instagram, Facebook, and digital platforms and marketplaces. Definitely, you can visit the website page where you can find the detailing for where Dress and Dazzle is available in India, and we have the supply in global where specific few clienteles on invite are being welcomed. Sabina, one last question, which of course is the core of your entire journey and the thing which, of course, you would be passing on to the next generation. How would you see in coming few years your brand in comparison to the brands in sari collection which are available in India? How do you wavelength the competition and dress and dazzle to position on?
Okay, I think we are very young at it to think about competition, but I definitely want to, keep up with the upcoming trends. But definitely, we have to, and we are working at it to create a niche of our own.
Right.
And that is basically curating and creating different looks by a fusion of different states and techniques.
Sabina, how is the overall experience for the last 2 months interaction? And I am actually wanted to hear about, because sometimes we need to read between the lines, and when we interact in a session like this, there are more things which comes up with emotions, feelings, apart from the professional world which we carry on. So very excited to hear about how was your experience and what made you come and collaborate it.
So I think the entire experience of working or collaborating with you, Daksha, has been really very smooth sailing, and it has been a fabulous experience. I would like to really thank you for all the motivation, the support, and I would just pick up the phone and give you a call. We are, not able to do this or not to do that. So it was a through and through support and a pleasure to collaborate with you.
Thank you, Sabina. The words are heartfelt, and it means a lot when you actually have the vibe and the spark with the same vision which we carry forward. Basically, my motto, of course, is to make you more grow. Obviously, you are on a thumb line of making your structure in a very well establishment. So, if I can contribute, it will be a great, great contribution from my end and in my journey also. Welcome on board. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for having me here.